Okay, welcome back to the Vampires Only Challenge, or the Vampires Only playthrough. I'm not really calling it a challenge at this point because, I have to be honest, approaching month 3, I was expecting the AIs to be a bit further ahead than this. They haven't yet made it to tier 7 creatures, none of them have, so I feel like this could be a slightly shorter playthrough than initially anticipated, which is fine, but just pointing that out. So we're going to send Jabarkas through back to the underground, and we're going to just scout to the north. See if we can find out a little bit more, which this all looks fairly unexplored, but that's worth at least checking out. Ivor we don't have too much to do with, but I think I'm going to send him through the subterranean gate, and we're going to go to the west and just try and explore a bit more of this area, see if Thant has any further heroes, as they do have an ore pit just there. Thorgrim I'm actually going to send over to the east, and we're going to pick up the sawmill. And I think we can keep exploring in that direction just to see what's there. And then I could do quite a lot of exploring around here. I could actually pick up an extra hero and send them through the town gate, because I know there's at least one hero lurking to the kind of northwest up here, so I have to be a bit careful of that. But I could scout another way, which... let's do it. I'm going to pick up Dessa. And we're just going to send him through the portal. And I could have scouted with Valeska, but I think it's good just to keep some kind of defender in the town, as this is unclaimed. And this is all blocked off by harpies, so that's about as far as we can go. Okay, so moving back to Thant, we're just going to dimension door over to where we last saw Torosar. And before I hop on the magic well, I want to try and find out a bit more about our opponents. So we can see that red is actually the very north of the map. Let's see if he's underground too. So it doesn't appear to have much presence underground. But I think we can safely say that the northeast of the map is pretty empty. So there's no need to go there. So if we want to win the game, we need to take Orange's main town, which is to the west, and then probably just go north after that. We've not yet had any encounter with red. We'll try and seek them out, and hopefully finish them off pretty soon. I'm not exactly sure where Torosar has gone. I don't want to use too many movement points. Okay, so there he is. Yeah, this should be fine. He's got a few Naga Queens and a few other things that we can't use Life Drain on, but not many losses expected, and we'll see if we can keep that to 0 if possible. Wow, I didn't know those things are actually same speed as Vampire Lords, but faster on this terrain. Okay. Okay, so he slows us. I don't think it matters too much at this stage. We've got such a big mass that we can definitely just life drain our units back. Yeah, so the golems could be slightly tougher, but I think they'll still go down in 1 or 2 shots, so that's fine. This guy's only got 3 spell power, so the slow's not going to last too much longer. And we'll just go wipe these out. He's got really terrible morale. Okay, so these things are basically dead, which is good. Let's go and wipe these out. Get back to 51. Perfect. And he makes no attempt to flee, which means, as suspected, he is out of towns. And we're just going to go for Expert Scholar here, and that is actually Thant vanquished. So yeah, it's just orange and red left now, and we're far enough ahead that I think we can just go straight up and attack. So I'm going to go Town Portal, we're going to go to Dark Eternal, and whichever way this throws us out is completely fine. Obviously we can just visit the Library of Enlightenment if it sends us through that way, but no, it does send us through this way, so we can go and attack Canaan. And then, forgotten who this is, but we'll attack them next. Don't think we need to spend any resources, I'm just going to win the turn. That's okay, so red is starting to explore to the northeast. This guy doesn't go to chase us down. That appears to be Erdemon, which is orange's toughest hero. See what he has. Okay, so he does have a few tier 7 units, but yeah, not a massive threat. We can definitely take him on. Okay, so we're just going to go and hunt everyone down. Really don't think there's much of a threat. I don't know if there was a hero in there, but I wouldn't have taken a loss, so I think that's fine just to skip. I do want to take this guy on. Yeah, I don't think we can let him go. We're going to have to chase him down. Yeah, so this guy's actually quite a bit better than Tan was. But I'm still pretty confident we can do this with few, if any, losses. Okay, so he's not blocked off his lizards, so we're gonna go for those. Yeah, as you can see, we've very much reached this tipping point where there's almost nothing that anyone can do. Like I say, it's not really a challenge at this point. It's just vampire lords showing how overpowered they are. He does flee because he can. I'm gonna discover this. There's no real point, but let's just do it. Okay, and then I'm gonna town portal back to Canaan, and let's just see if we can throw up a mage guild. Already has one. Quite a good one. Okay, so teleport's quite nice to have. Yeah. Okay. So we'll keep scouting. Okay, so this is blocked off. So we don't have to worry about that place. I'm not expecting to see anyone in this area, but might as well just check it out. Can actually get through here. Yep, so this is another dead end, that's fine. I'm just going to keep scouting, just absolutely make sure that no one can show up. And we know that we're not going to see Tan around here, so that's all fine too. Okay. No need to spend gold, I don't really think we're threatened anywhere at the moment. As Erdemon's movements are starting to slow down a bit, which makes me wonder. He might have not slow, Dimension Door, or Fly. I am just going to go for the kill. Like, I could have potentially handicapped myself more by not using Dimension Door and Town Portal, but I don't think that would do much other than just kind of slow down the game. So yeah, we're going to go straight for Hermit Cove. And they're going to have to come back and attack us. I'm not sure how many towns they have. So I think they both have just the one town. I could be wrong, but I think that's the case. This looks like a dead end. Yep, so no way through there, and doesn't look like anyone else has been there either, so that's fine. That's interesting. So I think the only way to actually get up to this bit is to hop on the Dragonfly Hive. But yeah, looks like we can actually get through, so that's fine. Alright, so day 7, we should probably have... Yeah, I forgot about this. The Torso of Legion is going to be going to waste, but... at this stage, don't think it matters too much, just going to end the turn. Okay, so Erdemon goes back. It doesn't quite make it, though. So we can easily just hop across. I think. That'll have to do. Hop across, and we can wipe him out before he gets back to his town. No loss is expected, but we'll give him a chance to use a couple of spells. Yeah, it's rough, even when they hit us with... That's a pretty big stack of serpent flies, but just doesn't do enough. Absolutely 0 kills. We do waste our retaliation there though, but yeah, it's not going to make any difference. Let's go for these, they look like the scariest stack, I think. Okay, so he flees. That's fine, but, like, I think this is his last town, so I'm not sure how he's gonna get it back. There's no hero in there, so I could have just skipped, but never mind. Okay, so let's go for these. Can't life drain them. Just gonna have to see how many we can get back if we go for these. Although, actually... the retaliation could be a problem, so I'm not going to risk it. I don't know if that mattered or not, but just playing it safe. Okay, so... throw out Alamar. Alright, so we're at a nice round 50, and we're going to get rid of all the junk. And we're just going to see what we can find out if we go in this direction. I could go for that instead. Yeah, let's just do that. Okay, so he's never actually gone through to the underground from here. And yeah, I think he's pretty much out. I think he's got that one hero left. He's got Drakon. But Dracon's not really any tougher than the ones we've already fought. Red has now got Behemoths. But yeah, I think that's all fine. Alright, at this point I think I'm just going to camp most of the heroes because I don't think there's any real risk here. It does kind of reach this point where it doesn't feel like there's a massive need to play super optimally. I'll probably send Jabarkus just to hold the town. Otherwise, yeah, I think that's all fine. Okay, so at least 2 heroes left. There's Sandro. Sandro is potentially tough enough that if I just leave 1 vampire in the town, that might not be enough. Elsewhere, we've got... okay, so it is actually Drakon coming to attack Enkindle. I'm not sure exactly what to prioritize here. I'm pretty tempted to just still go for red. Not worry too much about this. Not sure what the fastest way to get there is. I think, if anything, might be worth going all the way back to our starting town. I think it's going to be quite a trek either way. Red's really isolated from everyone else. Could try and go through a monolith and hope for the best. I guess we do know that he's in the northwest, not the northeast, so I don't know why I was looking at the northeast. If we try to get to the northeast, we can probably just go through the Horned Demons, and that'll probably take us there. We're looking for wasteland terrain. Not wasteland terrain, rough terrain. Which I think is around here. So, it doesn't really matter too much which way we go. But, let's kill 2 birds with 1 stone, let's go to Enkindle. Grab a few extra vampires. I do have a few more in the starting town, but they're not particularly needed. Yeah, so he's pretty strong, but again, same kind of scenario as before. 24 spell points, but I don't think he has any great spells. And even if he did, it's the AI, so doesn't necessarily mean he'd use them. Yeah, he started getting our numbers down a bit, but then kind of flopped at the end. Okay, so the risk here is if I attack, then he can cast another spell. So I'm better off waiting. And yeah, that's all fine. Don't need to animate dead. We can still cast potentially another dimension door. I've actually got the town gate scroll. That might explain how he got here so quick, although actually... it doesn't really, because I'm pretty sure he doesn't have a town. Okay, so we kind of need to find a magic well. Or some way back. Let's get to the surface. Okay, so that's not too promising. So we're currently getting back 5 spell points per day. I could still, in theory, try and set up a second hero, but not really a huge need. Yeah, I'm just kind of assuming that I can beat this. The problem here is I can't really give the extra vampire to Alamar, so there's not much point having Jabarkus around. I think I'm just going to risk it, and I'm going to go for red. Still a bit of a dead end here. Okay, so we found a path. Oh crap. Oh man. I just reflex accepted that. Of course, life drain doesn't work on Walking Dead, so I've thrown away 3 vampires there. That's a bummer. And this doesn't even lead to anything. Ah, that sucks. Okay, fine. Never mind. Yeah, so thrown away a few vampires there, unfortunately. Still, we can always hop back to our original town if we want to. And I'm going to keep looking for a way through, because I'm sure we can get to red from somewhere around here. Another thing I could try is... we've got town portal in this town. No, I don't think there's any way we can actually reinforce the fortress town. I think I'm just going to take the risk. Okay, so they don't actually make it to us, but they've got a second hero. And he's very near, so we know for sure... No, that's orange still, so we still don't know if we can actually get through to red this way. Let's have a go though. Okay, no kills. Yeah, I'm still not convinced this works. It actually leads to a teleporter. And fire shield. Pretty disappointing all round. Okay, so I'm going to take Astral back to Dark Eternal. I think it's worth trying to have a hero in each of our towns if we can. Try and get Ivor back. Yeah, I'm just going to risk this because I think Arrow Towers should take them out. It depends what his spells are. He's a spellcaster, so there is a risk. I think I am just going to chance it. So that looks to be potentially Red's main. Nope, expected to lose. Yeah, I'm guessing he's going to go for a spell. 20 spell points. So if I go protection from water... maybe that'll shield me from... not sure this is going to work, but we're going to have to try it. So he doesn't actually go for a spell. Just gonna try and avoid him as long as we can. Ah, he goes for the haste. Yeah, okay, so yeah, I could have put more effort into defending that town, never mind. And he's picked up all the units. That's one thing I could have done as well, is I could have dumped the units, but it's fine, it's not gonna realistically stop Thant. Alright, I'm gonna still focus on taking Red down if we can. This leads us to our own area by the looks of it. That's not very helpful. Yeah, really the main thing is to get back to Hermit Cove. If we get to Hermit Cove, we can just town portal over to here, and then we've at least made contact with Red. Guessing Edric's got to be his best hero, which yes he is. And he's not too scary. Yeah, kind of similar to the previous fights, we can easily take that on. Just want to check this out. Okay, so we've got all the air magic spells. And let's just figure out the fastest way back to Hermit Cove. It's got to be Keenan. It's still a bit slow though. Try this one instead. Yeah, that looks a bit faster. Okay, so wasted a bit of time there, but it's fine, it's not going to affect things too much. I think we might as well get the library while we're here. Okay, so that nets us Fire Shield we already have. Summon Air Elementals, not bad. Frost Ring. That's about it. We've kind of already got everything we need, so doesn't really matter too much. 42 spell points. Worst case scenario, we just can't do it again this turn, but no we can. Okay, so he's gonna have to run back to his base. Then we'll take it back, and we'll go hunt down Red. Yeah, I should have tried to go a bit closer there. I'm going to pick up some knowledge because it's going to help us a bit. I guess by letting him recruit the extra units, we're now going to get more experience for killing him, so I'm going to act like it was intentional, but clearly wasn't. Also, I could be wrong, but I think we've made it this far without actually dumping any units, so that's kind of a strategy that I did allow myself to go for, is just to recruit units and then to immediately get rid of them, stop the AI getting them. But so far, if I remember correctly, we've not done that. So if we can just avoid doing that, that's going to make it feel a bit more legit. Okay, I'm gonna go for these. Okay, and that does bring the Hydras back, so that's good. Okay, so if we go for this, are we gonna get back 5 vampires? I think there's no real need to risk it, although we can't go for Animate dead anyway, so fine. So annoyingly they just about survived that, and we won't get them back now. Oh well. Okay, so that's actually orange gone. We're going to hop back in here, we're going to get our spell points back, and we're just going to go straight for red. Could have done it some time ago, but never mind. Alright, a bit of extra defense is going to help us, and could potentially town portal around just to pick up a few extra units, potentially next turn. But no big need to do that. Just red left now, and they've not made any attempt, or at least they've not made any visible movements, so pretty much completely down to us to go and finish them off. Pretty sure they came through here. Yep, so this takes us to a starting zone. Let's actually make absolutely sure where we're going. So he's probably got 2 towns now. Potentially 3 in fact. I think there's going to be a castle town to the south. Northeast, not really sure what that would be, and northwest. That's got to be his main town, so let's focus on that. Okay, here we go, main town. Looks about 1 week's worth of units. And there's no hero in the town, so we can just accept that. Not going for Necromancy, going for Air Magic instead. Pop ourselves in the town. We've not got too many movement points left, so I think it's going to be best if we just wait here. And it would be an interesting choice to get the Freelancers Guild. No, not the Freelancers Guild. I'm mixing it up with the one where you get experience. Let's go for the Hall of Valhalla instead. And yeah, let's pick up Darkstorm. Okay, so I think that's... There could be a hero through here, but we're not going to find a town. So we don't need to bother with that. I think we want to go to the east, and we want to go back to this kind of area, where I think we're going to find... No, maybe not. I think there could be a castle town around there, but we should be able to find that out next turn. Now perhaps if I buy another hero, be able to scout that out a bit more. Okay. We should find out next turn, as Red's strongest hero is just there, so could go for him, but really more interested in the towns. There we go, so there's actually a rampart town. So we do want to go through there. Gives us a chance to take out the hero too. So let's definitely do it. Just gonna save myself some time. Obviously it's not gonna make any difference to the outcome of the fight, whether we cast that or not. Okay, so he flees. Doesn't manage to get a kill, which is good. We just hop across to here. We can take his town. Don't know if this is his last town. I guess it could be. I think he's gonna have one more in the northeast. Didn't actually have to take this fight, but it's fine. Didn't even see those. There you go, easy enough. Okay, so he's not been vanquished, so I am pretty sure we're gonna want to attack the northeast. Trying to figure out the fastest way to get there. I think probably we do just want to go back to the stronghold town. And yeah, let's just wait out the turn in here. I think I will go ahead and pick up an extra hero. See if we can find it out slightly faster. Okay. Wow, okay. So that's pretty unexpected. The final town is actually to the south. We probably want to go back to the tower town. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Yep, so we can see the path, and I'm pretty sure it's just going to be a case of following that along. Probably can reach it next turn, I think. We'll find that last town. Probably a Conflux town, because they do have a couple of Conflux creatures here. Go for these. Alright, I want to go for these just because we can't life drain them. As he does flee. And we still have just a couple of movement points left, so... just gonna try hopping across. Okay, I went the wrong way, but worth the effort. Yeah, so that's their final town, and I haven't seen any signs of any other heroes. So let's just go straight for that. They don't have a hero in here, but we're gonna take it manually just in case it's the final fight. Okay, so that didn't vanquish them, they got someone left. Let's see if we can find them. So they've actually got 2 heroes. They're currently approaching the Rampart town. Here we go. So yeah, 2 heroes left. Oris is their starting hero, so we'll leave that till last. And Zubin, pretty weak. Give him a chance to cast a spell, although he's probably just got precision. No, he does have magic arrow. Okay, so that's Zubin gone, and I'm pretty sure this is the final fight. I didn't check the whole map with view air, but this has got to be the last one. No losses expected, not too surprising at this point. Yeah, I feel like it kind of took the AI quite a while to get going here. They've only just started getting tier 7s. As we near month 3. Okay, so that's Oris gone, and I'm pretty sure that's got to be the end. Yep, red is vanquished. Yeah, so Vampire's only challenge, not really a challenge, but it could have been. It threatened to be a tough start, and I think genuinely if we'd picked impossible difficulty, firstly we wouldn't have been able to recruit any vampires on day 1. So there's that, but also I don't know if we would have really had any chance of breaking out the starting zone, because we would have just had no precious resources. And so we wouldn't have been able to take any of the fights in the kind of starting area with our forces. So yeah, I think expert difficulty had to be picked, but it wasn't challenging, more like a victory lap. Vampires in action, Vampire Lords, everyone knows they're overpowered. You probably knew they were overpowered before you started watching the series, but more evidence for you if you needed it. But yeah, that's it for the Vampires Only Challenge. Hope you enjoyed. We've done a couple of Halloween specials in the past. We've done one with Galthran against 7 castle players, all allied against me. And then there was one a few years before that, which was kind of a mess. But yeah, do feel free to go and watch those if you'd like to watch another series with Necropolis. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.